He picked up his pen. His hand trembled with anger, and he wrote every word he wanted to say. But when he finished the letter, he never sent it. Abraham Lincoln was known for his wisdom, leadership, and restraint. But even the most patient men have moments when fury takes over. In one of the most powerful stories of self-control in American history, Lincoln wrote a letter to one of his top generals, General George Meade. It was raw, was emotional, and was never sent. Here's why that matters more than ever. It was July 1863. The Civil War had reached a fever pitch. The Battle of Gettysburg had just ended. After days of bloodshed, Confederate General Robert E. Lee was retreating, vulnerable, exposed. It was a once-in-a-war opportunity, and Lincoln knew it. He had one order: crush the Confederates, end this war. But General Meade didn't chase Lee. He let the enemy slip away. Lincoln was furious, disappointed, heartbroken. He wrote Meade a scathing letter. "My dear General, I do not believe you appreciate the magnitude of the misfortune involved in Lee's escape. 'Twas within your grasp, and you let it slip away." He poured his frustration onto the page. He wanted Meade to feel his shame, his regret, his rage. But then he stopped. Lincoln looked at the envelope, and he didn't send it. He folded it, marked it never sent, and filed it away. Why? Because Lincoln knew something deeper, something most of us forget when we're angry. Words once delivered can wound deeper than any war. Lincoln chose grace over impulse. He realized Meade had still led the Union to victory at Gettysburg, one of the turning points of the war. He knew that shaming his general in anger could crush morale when unity was needed most. And most of all, he understood that holding back wasn't weakness, it was wisdom. How many times have you written a message in anger? A text, an email, a post, and something told you, don't send it. Maybe. That's your inner Lincoln. Maybe, like him, you're learning that not everything has to be said, especially when it's said in heat. Abraham Lincoln never got the chance to change that moment in history. But by not sending that letter, he preserved a relationship, protected morale, and modeled one of the most underrated leadership traits of all time: restraint. If this story moved you, share it with someone who might need to pause before pressing send. Let us know in the comments. Have you ever written a letter you didn't send? Subscribe for more powerful true stories that remind us of the quiet choices that shape history. Sometimes the greatest act of strength is choosing silence.